If you want to be successful with your prospecting, it comes down to one thing: know your DPI. I'm Mark Hunter, the Sales Hunter, and that's today's show. Begins right now.
You're listening to the Sales Hunter Podcast with Mark Hunter, where the focus is to help you as a sales leader sell with confidence and integrity. And now here's your host.
I want to cut to the chase here. What makes a successful person when it comes to prospecting? It comes down to knowing your DPI. DPI, nobody really talks about it, but I'll tell you what, underneath everything, this is the absolute key. What does DPI stand for? Well, let me tell you about its sister's abbreviation, KPI, Key Performance Indicators. So if KPI is your key performance indicator, what is your DPI? It's your daily performance indicator. Here's what it takes to be successful in sales. It takes an absolute commitment to a routine. It takes an absolute commitment to being focused. I've watched salespeople with absolutely bad plans, but be incredibly successful because they're diligent and they're focused and they're committed. I've watched salespeople who just don't quite have the right ICP, but they're incredibly successful because they're focused on their DPI. Now, combine this together. Think about what I'm talking about here. If you have your act together in terms of how you prospect, in terms of knowing your ICP, knowing your value proposition, having a great cadence built out, and having a plan, then all it comes down to is your DPI, your daily performance indicators. The biggest challenge I find with so many salespeople is they get a lot of business and they stop prospecting. And then when they start back up again, it's not happening. I would much rather have a salesperson, and this is gonna really upset a few of you. I would much rather have a person who prospects less every day, but does it consistently versus the salesperson who, they prospect in absolute incredible waves, but then they get this business and then they stop prospecting. Consistency wins the day. What is your DPI? Now, your DPI should consist of what are those actions that you're going to commit to every day. Now, for me, my DPI, what does my DPI come down to? 5 conversations a day. I know that if I have 5 conversations a day, I'm going to have a very full pipeline. Now, in order for me to get those 5 conversations a day, I know I've got to have X number of emails going out. I've got to be making X number of calls, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But it comes down to one number, 5 conversations a day. Now, I want you to determine what is your DPI. I can't determine it for you. Your DPI might be that you're going to send out 30 emails a day, or you're going to do this, or you're going to do that. But it's about being consistent, being absolutely consistent. If you can be consistent in your prospecting day in and day out, because here's the other thing that happens. It's amazing at how it becomes a routine. And a routine is not easily broken. A routine is not easily broken, even when it feels like you could break it because you got so much business. It's amazing how it happens. I work out every morning, regardless of what time I may have to leave to go catch a flight, or if I'm in a hotel speaking, whatever, I work out every morning. And it's a routine I can't get out of. I can't get out of that routine. What does that mean? It means I stay in shape. What does this mean? This means I'm absolutely consistent. And what's interesting is my physical workout is not some drop dead, I'm sweating in bullets and everything else to try to accomplish something. No, it's a very routine workout, but it does just enough to deliver the results I'm looking for. You see, think about that. Maybe what you need to do is you need to shift your prospecting focus from this massive wave at the beginning of the month, or this massive wave when things are slow, and just make it absolutely consistent. If you need more help on this, read the book by James Clear, Atomic Habits. Again, because he lays this out so well. It's about just being absolutely consistent with what it is that you're doing. Your DPI. When you do your DPI, it is amazing at how you will be able to achieve your KPI. Think about that. If you want to be in the president's circle, you got to do the activities. And the activities are done every day. And when you do them every day, it's going to be far easier. Hey, I'm Mark Hunter, the Sales Hunter. Do me a favor. Subscribe, rate, and review the show on your favorite podcast app, would you? Let me know what you think of it, would you? Thanks so much. I'm Mark Hunter, the Sales Hunter. Great selling.